This is Am I Old Yet? Episode 10. Jack who?
Oh, lovely. Someone wants to talk to me. Oh, no caller ID. Shall I answer it or shall I not? It's probably a spammer. Better not. On the other hand, why not live dangerously? Something else to put in the memoir. What would Janie say? Don't do it, Mom. Come on then, let's have a bit of fun. Hello? Who is this, please?
Could I speak to Mrs. Helen Doherty?
Who wants to speak to her?
This is Jack Smith here. Am I speaking to Mrs. Doherty?
Yes, but who are you? Oh, I get it. You're not a real person. You're one of those botty things. Well, go on, give me your spiel. Tell me how I've been involved in a car accident, even though I don't have a car and I haven't even been in one for over a year.
What is she saying?
Go on, hit me with it. You're going to help me deal with all the legalities and the illegalities, and of course you'll want my bank details and my password, and it won't cost me anything more than the national debt of a small African country
Mrs.
that
Doherty, I'm not a machine.
Oh, I bet you say that to all the girls.
No, I promise you. I'm really not a bot, and I'm not going to offer you car insurance. I just want to give you a message from Susie.
Susie? Susie who?
Susie, your granddaughter, Susie.
You know Susie? Hang on. Why are you giving me a message from her? Is she all right? What have you done with her? Have you kidnapped her? I'm calling the police right now.
Mrs. Doherty, please. Please listen to me. I'm not a kidnapper. I'm not a machine. My name is Jack Smith.
Jack Smith, yeah, right. Come on, mister. You'd better explain yourself quick, fast, or I'm pulling the emergency cord.
What is she saying?
She says she's going to pull the emergency cord.
She doesn't have an emergency cord.
Okay, leave it with me, all right? Mrs. Doherty, you don't need to do that. I promise you, Susie's fine. She just got laryngitis or something. She's lost her voice. I swear to you, on my dog's grave. My name really is Jack Smith.
Jack Smith? Oh, Jack! Oh, my Lord, you're Jack! Susie's Jack! Oh, I'm so sorry. And you've lost your dog? That is awful.
Dog died 4 years ago. I'm quite over it now, thanks.
Oh, you're obviously being very brave. What kind of a dog was she, or he?
She was Island Terrier called Snooky.
Oh, gorgeous. They are lovely, so friendly and cheeky. Oh, you must miss her.
Do you know Mrs. Doherty? I do. I don't normally let on, but she really was such a pal when I was growing up.
Well, Jack, tell me, what's going on? What's wrong with Susie?
What are you doing?
Nothing, she's fine. She just lost her voice. And she wanted to let you know, in case, you wanted to call her.
Oh, I see. I don't see.
Her mother called a few minutes ago and Susie wouldn't answer it because, well, she can't speak. And she wouldn't let me answer it because, well,
Because Janie doesn't know you exist.
Yeah, right. But then she thought her mother would probably worry if she didn't call back. So she asked me to call you to ask you to pass on the message.
All right. But why don't you just call her mother? Wouldn't that be the logical thing to do? Why me?
Susie said you'd be more sensible. And then you could explain it all, like everything, to her mother.
Oh, right. And how wrong could she be? You must think I'm an absolute dill. Oh, my goodness, I've just realised. I'm turning into Janie. I never knew that could be a thing.
What?
That the older you get, the more you become like your daughter.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't know.
Of course not. You would expect to grow to be like your father, wouldn't you? Most men do. And women are supposed to grow like their mothers, not the other way round. What do you think, Jack? May I call you Jack?
Please just tell her to call Mom.
I already did.
What? What's that,
I
Jack?
said I asked you to call her mother.
I know you did. Why are you whispering?
Oh, sorry. So will you call her now?
Is Susie there with you?
Hang up.
Jack? Jack? Talk to me, Jack. Is that Susie whispering?
Yeah, she wants me to hang up now.
I can understand that. But before you do, Jack, I have two things to say to you.
Give me that phone.
1.
Yeah?
Thank you for passing on the message to me. I appreciate that. 2. Tell Susie to stop whispering. I've heard it's the worst thing you can do when you lose your voice. The vocal folds are inflamed and whispering irritates them even further. Will you see to that for me, please, Jack?
Sure. And you're welcome.
Good. And Jack, please, how on earth did she get laryngitis?
Shouting.
Jack.
Shouting? Susie shouting? My lovely, sweet-natured, kind, gentle Susie? What did you do to make her shout so badly that she lost her voice?
Oh, hang on there. It wasn't me she was shouting at.
Well, who was it?
She was on a demo.
What?
She was demonstrating.
Yes, I know what a demo is. What sort of a demo?
Climate change stuff, you know. Cut carbon emissions, stop single-use plastics, save the planet.
Oh, well, good for her.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Were you there with her, Jack?
Of course.
Please give me the phone.
Shh.
Don't you shush me. Give me the phone.
My phone, and your gran says you to stop whispering. It's bad for you. Yes, Mr. Dockett, it was a demo outside our digs against the college administrators taking away our recycling bins.
Okay. Sounds like a decent cause. So why all the shouting? Did they send in the police? Was anyone rioting?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Lots of shouting slogans. And then after the demo was winding up, everyone was heading off, and Susie noticed all the rubbish they were leaving behind.
Who? Who was leaving the rubbish behind? The admin people?
No, the demonstrators. Mostly students. They just dumped the plastic bottles and sandwich wrappings where they'd been sitting while they were listening to the speeches and shouting slogans.
You have got to be kidding.
Not a bit. It was unbelievable.
So, Susie got stuck in.
Yeah, and they started arguing back, and it kind of escalated into a full-scale screaming match.
Were they fighting? Throwing punches?
No, nothing like that. They reckon they were making a point because there was no recycling bins. Susie thought it was a pretty dumb way to make the point, making matters worse. And they got pissed off because they didn't like being told off. They're just stupid kids screaming stupid names.
Oh, but Susie wouldn't be calling people names, would she?
Oh, no, not at all. Bloody hell, no.
Jack.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Doherty.
Not at all, Jack. No need to apologise. And Jack, just call me Gran. Oh, unless you already have a Gran you call Gran?
No, that's fine. We call ours Mrs. Smith Senior.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. She's Nanny Louise.
Oh, good-o. Well, give Nanny Louise my best wishes next time you speak to her.
Will do.
What do you think you're doing? What are you talking about?
So good, Susie. I'm having a chat with Gran here.
Oh.
Jack, lovely, put Susie on, will you? I'll just have a quick word with her.
Sure. Here, she wants to talk to you.
Now, Susie, don't say a word. It's all right. I shall phone your mother. Don't worry about that. And don't worry about Jack either. Or me. Or what I might think of Jack. Or what he might think of me. Gosh, I just thought of that. Would you be worried about what he might think of me? Don't answer that. Save your voice. Speaking of which, save your voice, darling. You done good. But save your voice. Now, call me back when it comes back to you, and do not whisper.
No, Gran.
What did I just say? Good girl. Bye now. Take care. Love you. I know you love me too.
That was Jack Who, episode 10 of Am I Old Yet? Written by me, Floyd Kennedy. I played Helen and Susie, and Jack was played by Mark Porter. This is a bit of a short episode, so I'm just going to let the song play on. Sometimes I think it's another one of my songs, and you'll find it on Bandcamp.
Sometimes I think I'm hungry, but maybe I'm just tired. Sometimes I think I'm angry, but maybe I'm just wired. Sometimes I think I'm lost, maybe I'm just out of touch. And if I think that I've been crossed, I find it all a bit too much. The world is spinning out of shape to Tomorrow there'll be no escape. Let's slow the pace right down. Play it cool, lose the frown. Sometimes I think I'm on a roll, but maybe I'm just moving. Sometimes I think we're in a hole, but maybe we're just grooving. Sometimes I think I'm being watched, but maybe I'm just vain. Sometimes I know I'm being watched, maybe I'm a bit insane. The world is spinning out of shape. We sit and watch with mouths agape. Let's slow the pace right down. Play it cool, lose the frown. Sometimes I think too much, but maybe that's just foolish. Sometimes I think it's all too much. Don't you think that's ghoulish? Sometimes I think I've lost the plot, but maybe that's just habit. 'Cause when I think of all I've got, I can reach out and grab it. The world is spinning out of shape, and it's too late for the gaffer tape. Let's slow the pace right down. Play it cool, lose the frown. Sometimes I think I'd like to start a brand new revolution. Flip the planet upside down to clean off the pollution. Sometimes I think we need to shake humanity's foundation. Stir the pot to blend one bright new multi-flavored nation. The earth keeps spinning patiently among the stars so graciously. Let's slow the pace right down. Stop fooling around. Sometimes I think I'll wait and see what new thoughts lie in store for me. Thinking is a mystery.